Open and close your hands. Deep breathing continued. यस्टरडे, कल क्या हुआ पिछले दिन के, एक बहुत बड़ा ऑफिसर था JNK में, जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सर्विसेज का, उनकी कोविड की वजह से डेथ हुई है। तो वो बड़ा एक पैनिक सा क्रिएट हो गया सब ऑफिसर्स में। तो मेरे को ये बात दोबारा से रियलाइज हुई, या मतलब दोबारा हिट की, कि बीमारी जो है ये अमीरी गरीबी नहीं देखती है। मैं आपसे ये बात शेयर करना चाहता था, मैंने पहले का सोच के रखा था कि बीमारी जो है, ओके, होल्ड योर रिस्ट एंड रोटेट योर हैंड। बीमारी जो है ये अमीरी गरीबी नहीं देखती है। कोई मच्छर से भी कट के उसकी डेथ हो जाती है। तो हमें ये भी ध्यान रखना है कि अगर जो हमारा मटीरियलिस्टिकली जो हमने कमाया है, तो उसमें भी फिर बीमारी हमारे से ये नहीं करती कि इसने बड़ी मेहनत की होगी जिंदगी में और दूसरे सेक्टर्स में, तो चलो मैं इसे बख्श देती हूँ ना, ऐसे नहीं होता है। तो ये भी एक बड़ा कमाल की चीज है नेचर की, कि वो नहीं देखती कि आपने किया गया दुनिया में। वो जो कमजोर होगा उसे वो ले जाती है। तो हमें, अगर हमें एज ए लाइफ मतलब वर्थ बनानी है अपनी, की जीने के लायक अच्छे से जीना है, तो फिर हमें अपनी इम्यूनिटी पे काम करना ही पड़ेगा, जो अनलीश योर इम्यूनिटी का मेन मोटिव है। तो ये भी हमें ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा मन में। मुझे पता है हम सब ये कभी ना कभी सोचते हैं, लेकिन मैं फिर भी आपसे शेयर करना चाहता था दूसरे हाथ से। अल्टरनेट हैंड। क्या मैं फिल्म स्टार या डायरेक्टर हैं आदित्य चोपड़ा, शायद उनके फादर हैं, वो भी डेंगू की वजह से 2-3 साल पहले उनकी डेथ हुई थी। तो खुद सोच लें हम कि एक मच्छर छोटा सा, तो वो भी कुछ भी हमें कर सकता है। तो हमें अपने आप को हमेशा अपना गार्ड अप ही रखना है, हमें डाउन नहीं करना है अपना गार्ड। इसलिए इट शुड बी अ पार्ट ऑफ लाइफस्टाइल। ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए कि हफ्ते में 4 दिन किए कि अपने मसल्स बनाने के लिए बस, कि बाकी 3 दिन रेस्ट और जो करना है करें। इट्स ए लाइफस्टाइल। हम जीते ही ऐसे हैं, ऐसे हमने अपने आप को ट्रेन कर देना है। ओके, एल्बो बेंड्स। जीना मरना तो भगवान पे होता है, वो हम सब मानते हैं, लेकिन हम अपने आप को कमजोर भी क्यों रखें? मतलब ये तो हमारे ऊपर है ना, कि हम अपने आप को इम्यूनिटी अपनी बना के रखें या नहीं, अपने बॉडी पार्ट्स को चलाते हुए रखें कि नहीं, ये तो हमारे ऊपर है। बाकी जो जीना मरना तो भगवान के ऊपर होता है, वो सब हम मानते हैं। शोल्डर रोटेशन। फॉरवर्ड एंड बैकवर्ड, 10 times forward and 10 times backward, full rotation. Okay, interlock your fingers and stretch ahead. Neck should also be a tighten. Breathe in and back, breathe out and up. down. Okay. Start neck rotation. Slow neck rotation, 5 times clockwise, 5 times anti-clockwise. Full rotation, 5 times from one side and 5 times from the other side. Again, breathing should be deep and continue. 5 times backwards movement, 5 times forward movement. Okay, today we'll do a new Sukshmasana. Interlock your fingers and try to put on your forehead. And then push your hands and your neck against each other, like this counter force. Try to push your neck ahead and try to resist with your hands. It is very good for those who have problems in the neck. Similarly, we can do from the back of our head. Give your neck a backward push and try to apply counter force with your hands. Those who have cervical spondylitis or something like that, those who have back pain, it is very good for them. They can do it multiple times from both front and back. Okay. Next, Vipreet Namaskar. Vipreet Namaskar, reverse Namaste. Chest open, neck stretch, neck straight, and do reverse Namaste. Hold for at least 30 and if possible, 1 minute. Chest should be open, it should not be like this, curved. Back should not be curved. Spine should be straight. Next, Gomukhasana. Those who can do full Gomukhasana should go for full Gomukhasana, and those who cannot, they should keep sitting in Sukhasana and then try to touch their hands. Go cross-legged, one leg over the other, and then if right leg is up, try to use your left hand over the left shoulder and grasp your left with this right hand, and then look straight. Don't bend forward, look straight. Asanas are must do every day. This is very good for reproductive health also, reproductive system, digestive system. Besides good for our shoulders. Okay, reverse your position. Now left leg over the right knee and right hand over the right shoulder, and again hold this for 30 seconds. Those who cannot grasp both their hands from both sides, they can use some prop, or maybe they can ask someone else to just push them a little. It is not going to do any harm. It's just opening your body. We may feel that our shoulder will get injured, but it does not get injured so easily. It is made to be like this, but because we are not doing this constantly, so it freezes. Okay, come into Dandasana and move your legs. Rotate the feet clockwise, anti-clockwise. Give them a full stretch. Do it with intent. तीव्र संवेगा नाम आसना. संवेग से किया हुआ आसन वो ज्यादा इफेक्ट करता है. तीव्र संवेग मतलब पूरे पैशन के साथ, इंटेंट के साथ, पूरा इन्वॉल्व होके. ये नहीं कि बस दूसरों को देख के करते जा रहे हैं. आपने खुद से एक कमिटमेंट करनी है, फॉरवर्ड एंड बैकवर्ड. You can do like this also and move both together also. Just to make it a bit interesting, I prefer to do it like this, alternate. Move your legs a bit. Okay. Just do butterfly. Come into butterfly position and move your thighs. Straight. Again, chest open. If you keep the chest open, spine will be automatically straight. That's why I say chest open. This means spine should be straight. If you keep your chest like this, automatically your spine will be bent and neck will be coming down. But if you try to look straight and keep your chest open or shoulders open, it will give a straight spine. If you still cannot keep your spine straight, you should have you should use a wall or something that gives a spine straight, that keeps your spine straight. But keeping spine straight is one of the very basics in yoga asanas. There is no asana that you have to do while curving your spine. It is not meant to be like that. It is flexible, but still okay. Now try to bend forwards, breathe out. Bend as much as you can. I am sure many of you have progressed quite a bit in these past 4-5 weeks. I can see Sandeep sir doing it excellently now. And come back up slowly. Okay. Next is Malasana. Mal Asana. Mal, as you know, as excreta in Sanskrit. So traditionally we used to do mal tyag like this, but now with Western system we are using those other toilet seat. Actually, what happens is that when we sit in this position, our these calf muscles get engaged, and these are very important to help us release our excreta. If you have any problem like constipation, and if you rub these, it will help to release your excreta. So you can try this also. Our whatever our ancestor used to do, it was very scientific. I can tell that with my own personal experience. Okay, do a namaste in this position. It is called mal asan, not malasan or something like that. It is mal asan. Mal, as we know, is excreta, and asan is poles. So it is a traditional way. We all know this, how we used to do, and it also opens up our these inner thighs. If we are tight legs, then it is helpful. Try to keep both your hands parallel to the ground, these arms parallel to the ground, not like this. Try to keep it like this. Kind of show strength. Keep your body tight. Spine straight again. Don't bend like this forwards. Spine straight and then slowly down. Okay, next we do Ardha Matsyendrasana. Ardha Matsyendrasana for the side twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana, left leg bent, right leg over your left knee. Right leg over your left knee, right hand backwards for support, and try to touch your right ankle with your left hand. If you cannot do it, just keep your hand like this straight and try to twist as much as you can backwards. You can also do it like this. If you cannot, right ankle, you should keep it like this, hands up, so that your body gets a good twist, side twist. Look over your right shoulder. Ardha Matsyendrasana Asana. Now reverse your position. Right leg bent, left leg over your right knee, and again left hand back for support, and twist your body. Try to touch your left ankle with your right hand and look over your left shoulder. Again, you can hold it like this also. There's no issue. Initially, you will have problem touching your ankles. Okay, come back. Next, pigeon pose. Prepare for pigeon pose. Left leg bent, right leg stretched, toes pointed on the ground. And look upwards, breathe in and hold for 30. Hold for 30 seconds. Bend backwards as much as you can, chest open again. Okay, little variation. Try to hold your, try to bend your right leg, right again, and try to touch your these heels to your glutes. It will give you a good stretch to your thighs and quads. Okay, now alternate from the other side. Right leg bent, left leg stretched, toes pointed down. And again, breathe in and up. Our legs should have a good amount of uh, stretch or flexibility so that we can do lot of asanas. Again, bend your left leg and try to touch your heels to your glutes. It will be painful, but try to push your body a little bit and try to see towards your leg. Hold this for some time till you can, and then up. Come into cat and cow. Cat and cow. Prepare for cat and cow. Your hands should be in line to your shoulders, arms straight. The distance between your shoulders, knees, and toes should be equal. Arch down, breathe in, and look up. Breathe out, roll your back up, and neck between your hands. Again, breathe in and up. Do for 10 times with rhythm. Do as much as you can. We will not have to compete against each other or anyone else. It's a competition against our own yesterday self. What we did yesterday, we can progress 0.1% today. It's not going to be an exponential increase. It is going to, you are going to be better bit by bit. It's a lifetime project. If you keep doing it within a year, you will be great at doing everything that we do. It's just another kind of habit. We get better every day with habits. As they say, yoga is not for the flexible, it is for the willing. If we are willing from inside, if it is our own passion, then nobody can stop you mastering all these asanas and preventing yourself from paying a visit to doctor every now and then. Besides, it acts on our emotions, thoughts, chit. It completely transforms us. You will experience it once you keep doing for 3-4 months. Okay, get up on your feet. We'll do a bit more standing up today. Start moving. Start moving. Move your body as you like. Move it as you like. Okay. We'll start with Tadasana. Tadasana. Half a distance between your feet, both hands tied above your head, and then breathe in and up. Focus on a single point in front of your eyes, anything, maybe the sky, maybe the wall, or anything that is in front of you, and lift your body on your toes and hold for at least 30, and if possible, till 1 minute. Those who are already doing 30 seconds can go for 1 minute. There's nothing that stops us from doing it for 1 minute. Hold for 30. And down. Again, we'll just increase our timing to 45 seconds. Those who can do should do with me for 45. Up, arms touching your ear, body fully stretched on your toes, focus on a single point. Much easier than tree pose, but it balances our body and tones our legs, increases the capacity of our calf muscles, stamina of our calf muscles. Now with 30 done, 15 more to go. Just hold your position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Open both your legs a bit. Prepare for Tiryak Tadasana, side Tadasana. You can keep your hands interlocked like this, or maybe you can do it like this also, like this. You may not be able to see. You can keep it like this on your head, or you can simply interlock your fingers above your head, and with breathing out, bend sidewards. You have to bend from the side, not from the front. It is much easier this way. Your body will push you towards this, but you have to do on the side so that your this side, alternate side, gets a good stretch. Arms should be fully stretched, and then slowly up. Don't try to push your body too much, but again, if you not push, then you will never be able to do it. Now from the left side, again slowly up. Alternate right side. Hold for 10. Slowly breathe in and up. Breathe out, left. Slowly breathe in and up. Okay. Open your legs a bit more. Bend your right feet in 90-degree in relation to the left feet and prepare for Tikon Asana. Side Tikon. Both your legs should be straight, knees should not be bent. If they get bent, it's okay also, but in real asana is both legs should be stretched, open as much as you can, and then try to move your right hand on your left leg, on your right leg, and left hand straight up, eyes straight up, breathe out, and hold this position for 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly up. Reverse your position. Now left feet bent, left foot bent. And again, breathe out and down. From the left side, if your legs get bent, it's okay. But again, rest of the technique should be followed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, we do a little bit of variation. It's called head to knee, sideways pose. Okay, so again, just like we did in Trikonasana, bend your foot 90-degree in relation to the left foot and try to go sideways. Try to touch your head to your knee. Initially, it's going to be a bit difficult for you. You can bend your knee, but if you can, just go straight down. Just see me once. Your left foot will be a little bent, little at an angle. Hold it like this from one side, then from the other side. From the other side, same technique, chest open, bend from your hip. Breathe out and down. Try to hold for 15 seconds if possible. If your knee gets bent, it's okay. Initially, it will get bent. And try to touch your palms on the ground. It will look something like this. And then slowly up. Try for some time, and if not, you are not able to do it, just come back and move your body a bit. Today we are going to do a lot of asanas standing up, so get ready. Whenever you get tired, just move your body a bit and prepare for the next set of asanas. Next we'll do warrior pose 1, 2, and 3. Warrior 1, prepare your body. On the right, open your arms, back leg straight, right leg 90 degrees at ground, and hold this for at least 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Prepare for warrior 2. Right leg in the same position, left foot should be a little at an angle, and then bend your forward leg, chest open, breathe in, and bend your right leg at 90 degrees. Left leg should be fully stretched straight. Knee should not be bent. Hand should be, this arm should be touching your ear, and look upwards. Again, hold for 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, we'll do warrior 3 also today. Warrior 3, it is like this. Keep your right leg on the ground. It should be straight. Left leg backwards, straight, and try to position your body like this. And hold for some time. Raise your leg as much as you can and hold for some time. It's something new for us, but I am sure we'll be able to master it also. Okay. So from the left side now. From the left side, warrior 1. Warrior position 1. Veerbhadrasana from the left. Ideally, all these poses should be done in a flow, but since we are new, so we'll do it uh, not as a flow, but as separate asanas. Okay, now warrior 2 position, right foot at an angle. Again, breathe in, hold your arms up, and hold this for 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Again, now warrior 3, left leg on the ground, right leg up, straight up, and try to balance your body on your left leg like this. You can also use a wall or something to balance your body, and then hold this for some time. Okay. Again, relax, move your body. Next, we'll do Anjaney Asana. Anjaney Asana. It's a kind of a lunge. Bend your right knee 90 degrees. Put your left knee on the ground, toes straight. This calf or this thigh should be straight. It should not be bent. It should be straight from here to here. Right leg at 90 degrees. Breathe in and up. Anjaney Asana. Look upwards. Hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reverse your leg. Reverse the position. Left leg forward. Right leg back. And again, toes on ground. This right toe on ground. Bend as much as you can. Again, breathe in and up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, up on your toes, on your feet. Okay, next we will do squats. Sit up and down. Keep your legs at a distance or keep your feet at a distance about half a foot and hold your hands in front of your body in a strength position and then bend down. As much as you can, bend down and up, down and up. Spine should be straight. It should not be curved ahead. Do it for 10 times. Slowly, and those who can do fast shall do fast. Those who cannot shall move slowly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Initially start with 10 and then you can go up to 100. Just complete your quota of 10 squats. Keep doing. Everyone can do for 10 seconds, 10 times. Okay, open your legs as much as you can and prepare for ninja or Skandasana. Prepare for ninja or Skandasana. Hand forward and bend down. Bend as much as you can. You can also interlock your fingers ahead. Again, spine should be straight. You can hold this. This is called ninja or Skandasana. Or maybe you can do it alternative. If you cannot hold, you can do it alternatively like this. One side to other side. One side to other side. But if you have any problem, you should not try it like this. You can do half bends also. Like this. Initially, I would suggest you start with half bends. And if you can go for full, just complete this 10 sets from each side. Okay. It is called ninja pose. Okay. Next, we'll do goddess pose. Open your legs. Open your legs. Bend down and hold your hands. It's just a variation of Utkatasana or chair pose. Hold for 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. It is very taxing on your legs, I know. Just move your body a bit. If you cannot do all of these, you should try moving your body like this only. But if you can, it's okay. Okay. Last, we'll do crescent lunge, revolved crescent lunge. Okay, I'll show it from this side. Bend your right knee, left leg straight. Put your right hand under your left thigh. And your left hand should come around your body and then try to hold from this side and look upwards. Those who have fat on thighs or have big thighs cannot do it. Those who have great diameter around their waist will not be able to do it. It's also a way to check if we are good or no. Okay, I'll show from other side. Again, I'll show how to do it. Bend your left side, left knee. Bend it. If your left knee is bent, you should use your left hand from your underneath your thigh, right hand around your body, and then try to hold and look upwards. Left leg should be straight, right leg should be bent and look upwards. Hold this for some time and then again up. It's a bit difficult, but once you keep doing it, I'm sure everyone will be able to do it. It's not as difficult as it seems. Okay, we are done with our standing position. Back on ground. I'm sure everyone would have enjoyed the standing position asanas today. Relax in Makarasana. Don't leave anything behind in this 1 hour. Just give it your 100%. Whatever you can, just saturate your body with that. Because as I said, Tivra Samvega Nam Asana. Tivra means fully involved, fully passionately, full belief, full faith. Samveg is force. Do it with your full might. Don't leave anything for the day. Just leave everything on the mat. When you get angry, do yoga. When you are happy, do yoga. If you are angry and you want to show your anger, show it on the mat. I can tell from experience that it will save a lot of tension if you spend your or show your anger on the mat itself. It will save your relationships. Just push your body. थका दो अपनी बॉडी को अपने मैट पे, ताकि उसको हिम्मत ही नहीं हो कि बाकियों से कहाँ लड़ेगा वो। अपने से ही उसको थका दो। जब गुस्सा चढ़े तो इतने पुशअप्स मारो, इतने स्क्वाट्स करो, इतने निंजा पोजेस, स्कंदासन करोगे, ये थक जाए। फिर जब थक जाती है बॉडी, फिर गुस्सा नहीं चढ़ता। इसे गुस्सा किसी को दिखाने के लिए भी बॉडी से ताकत लगती है, तो इधर ही लग जाए। ये तो दो फायदे हो गए। एक तो बॉडी अच्छे से, हमें इम्यूनिटी बढ़ जाएगी, अच्छी टोनिंग हो जाएगी, अच्छी स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ेगी। और दूसरा वो जो रिलेशनशिप या दोस्त भाई बहन जिससे भी हम कुछ बोलने वाले थे गलत, वो भी बच जाएंगे हम उससे। तो बॉडी को ऐसे ट्रेन करना है कि जब ऐसा गुस्सा चढ़े तो कुछ ऐसा कर ले जो अपने तक सीमित हो। हाँ, अपने को चोट नहीं पहुंचानी है, लेकिन ये कर सकते हैं। इसमें भी तो एनर्जी स्पेंड हो जाती है कितनी। ये मेरे अपने एक्सपीरियंस से मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ। किसी को अच्छा भी लग सकता है, बुरा भी, लेकिन जो मैं अपने लाइफ में एक्सपीरियंस किया पिछले 10-12 सालों में, या मैंने एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन की, उसका मैं थोड़ा आपके साथ शेयर करता हूँ। ये मैंने कहीं बुक्स से या कहीं पर आपको शायद नहीं दिखेगा ऐसे, लेकिन जो मैंने प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में अपने देखा योग से क्या क्या कैसे होता है, तो वो मैं आपसे शेयर करता रहता हूँ। Chin down, hands interlocked. Toes pointed and look upwards. Now we will do relaxing positions only, as we have spent enough energy in standing positions. Down. Both hands in line to your shoulder and up, Bhujangasana. Open your chest again. Don't be like this. If you are like this, then use yoga bricks to give your body an upper push. Fully open body. And breathe out, breathe in and hold this for 30. The body should not be like this. It should be fully stretched. If you cannot do it like this, as I said, you can use some height, anything that you keep under your hand, and it will give you this shape. Down. Again, hands towards the middle of the torso, toes inwards pointed, and raise your body above your waist. Breathe in and up. Down. Okay. Come into Shavasana. Come into Shavasana. rotating from the left, and enjoy this for 1 minute. Rest your body in Shavasana for 1 minute. Try to see your body from outside your body, like it is a corpse lying on the ground, completely dead. See how it looks. We are made up of 5 elements. We have to realize this. Our body is just an instrument to do things. It's not the real us. Just think about it for a minute in Shavasana. It's just a lump of mass and flesh. That's it. Okay. Prepare your body for the next position. Markatasana. Markatasana. Side bend. Bend your both knees on the right. Hands open, arms open. And twist your body towards the left. Try to look towards your left hand. Markatasana. Now from other side. Do it from the other side. It is a very relaxing position for your back and spine. Lower back. Okay, last we do supine pigeon twist. It is relax your thighs. Supine pigeon. Left leg over the right knee and just push your both legs towards your chest. Don't try to raise your chest in. Just feel your stretch in the left hamstring. Just be in this position for 20 seconds, 25 seconds, whatever you like. Okay, now from the other side. From the other side, again hold for 25. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. If you are fully relaxed, then you can move up. If you are not, you can sit. You can lie in Savasana for another 30 seconds and then get up from your left and then sit in Sukhasana for pranayama. We'll do Bhastrika, deep breathing for 5 minutes. Everyone shall do for 5 minutes. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out into your lungs. In, hold, out. In, hold, and out. Like this, rhythmically for 5 minutes. You can do faster also, like this in medium speed. And even at a fast speed, but only those who have not got no issue of heart or circulatory issue, or any problem in the back or reproductive issue also. Yeah, they can go for fast also. Don't try to copy fast from me. Just do it at your own speed, whatever suits your body. If you are fully fit, if you think you are fully fit, then you can go for fast. If you think you have some problem, then go for slow or medium speed. If you do it like fast, in a fast speed, you will be completely energyless in about 1.5 minutes. It spends so much of energy. When you feel it for the first time, you will feel it like as a miracle. Now completely breathless in about 1.5 minutes if you do it fast. Okay. After this, I'll show you one band. It's called Jalandhar Band. Mool Band, Udyan Band, and Jalandhar Band. Jalandhar Band is near the throat, near the thyroid. So what we do, we hold the breath inside our lungs, inside our body, and then do a band. Band is like a lock. There are three locks inside our body where we can hold our this breath. One is Mool Band. Mool Band is under the navel. Under the navel, uh, the Udyan Band is in the navel, and third, Jalandhar Band, we do it in our throat, in near the thyroid. Okay, so Band means lock. We hold the breath inside our body and then do a Band. Band means we lock it inside and just see where it goes, the breath. Okay, we can go for Udyan, this Jalandhar Band today, but only those who are fit. Those who have no respiratory issues or no asthma, or those who have heart problem or heart stroke or something like that, they should not do it. It's not for everybody. I am just trying to show, because I think many of us are completely fit and can go for this also. Just try to inhale as much as you can, as deep as you can, and then do a lock. Put your chin down and try to do something kind of lock on your throat, and hold the breath inside. Start with 10 seconds, and then you can go for 1 minute, 2 minutes. Our rishis could do it for all. Don't go for too much initially. It will be, your heart will seem pumping a lot. You can actually feel the pump. So don't go it that far, but I just want to show it today. Okay. So we end as usually with humming sound and onkar. 3 times prepare your body. Thumb on the ears, forehead, first finger on forehead, 3 fingers, closing your eyes. Breathe in and okay. Keep your eyes closed and focus on your breath. Be very relaxed. Just focus on your breath. Give up the tension in your body. बॉडी में जो भी तनाव है, जो भी टेंशन है, आपने छोड़ देनी है, बिल्कुल अपनी बॉडी को ढीला सा छोड़ देना है और सिर्फ अपनी सांसों पर ध्यान देना है. उपनिषदों में एक मंत्र आता है, न तस्य रोगो न अजरा न मृत्यु प्राप्तस्य योग अग्निमयम शरीरम. एक दिन पहले भी बताया था, लेकिन ये इतना पावरफुल है. न तस्य रोगो, ना रोग होता है, ना अजरा, अजर होता है बुढ़ापा, ना मृत्यु आती है. किसे? प्राप्तस्य योग अग्निमयम शरीरम, जिसने अब प्राप्त कर लिया होता है अपने शरीर में योग की अग्नि को. तो ये इतनी पावरफुल चीज है. तो हमें भी सोचना है, अगर हम ऐसे नहीं बन सकते कि मृत्यु या बुढ़ापे पर विजय पा लें, लेकिन कुछ तो कर ही सकते हैं. दोनों हाथों को आगे रब कर लेंगे एक दूसरे के साथ और आंखों पर मलते हुए आंखें खोल लेंगे. इसी के साथ आज का सेशन खत्म करते हैं. नमस्ते. अब मिलेंगे मंडे को.